Bruins win 4-3 over the Buffalo Sabres. Welcome back to Into the Den. I'm your host, Jay Freeman, and it has been a while. It has been way too long. I thought I didn't upload the whole unedited broadcast of the. I didn't upload the whole unedited episode of my podcast with this, including a 35-minute interview with Bobby Ryan. You guys should check that out. It was fantastic, and it was really fun to talk to that man. But I didn't upload that. I uploaded that under the assumption that the very next night I was going to be making a video about about us trampling the Montreal Canadiens. But then I was prepared to make a video about the. But then I was prepared to make a video. About Into the Den 1 game. Question mark. Well, Doc, it happened. COVID-9 brought Boston 0 because the Bruins lost 9 players due to COVID. I think it was Brad Marchand and Patrice Bergeron and Jeremy Swayman, Anton Bleed, Trent Frederick, Craig Smith, and then 3 others that I'm forgetting off the top of my head. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because nothing on this world freaking matters. You want hockey? Screw you. We're gonna shut down the league for like a week and a half and bar any and all players from going to China for the Olympics. I'm gonna talk about that. But the Bruins on January 1st. It's January 6th. I'm recording this 5 days late. You want to know why I'm recording this 5 days late? Because I just got home from a trip from LA to back to Massachusetts. It was a long trip, and I'm not gonna get into any of it. But oh my god, to be in the car listening to that game, to be in the car listening to that game was interesting. Because not only was it the first game that the Bruins have played in 16 days, but also it was the first time all season the Bruins had come back from a 2-goal deficit. Now the fact that we finally came back from a 2-goal deficit is great. The fact that it came against the Sabres, what the fuck is going on? And why are we down two goals to the Sabres in the first place? I know that they have one of the best prospect pools in the NHL with guys like Peyton Krebs and freaking Owen Power in the pipeline. And they have a very promising future, especially if Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen turns into anything really, especially if they don't fuck up the progression of Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. But I mean, it is Buffalo. I don't expect them to not fuck up along the way at least once, but still, they have a great prospect pool. But still, that's only relevant in a few years. As for now, they are bare bones. They have Zemgus Girgensons, Dylan Cousins, and Rasmus Dahlin in Henry Jokiharju, and really not much else. And the Bruins have pretty much their entire roster back, which honestly we don't have much depth, but still, we definitely have at least the tools to not be down 2 goals to the Sabres. But hey, I will give the Bruins credit on this. Freaking Nick Foligno finally scores a goal. Finally. Oh, I can't believe it took him 27 games. 31 games because because he put not 31. And it took him a freaking long time between this past goal, between the goal in this game and his last one, because he went through his entire tenure with he went through his very short-lived tenure with the Sabres to get for 0 goals in the regular season. Yet, by the way, Toronto, congratulations! You spent a first-round pick on that. On that trade, a first and 2/4. Congratulations, you played yourself. You played yourself for to get no goals and 4 assists in 14 games of a dude that was gone in the offseason. Congratulations. At least when we pay an insane amount of at least when we make trades. It's like Anders Bjork in a second for Curtis Lazar and Taylor Hall, who I'm recording this during the Minnesota Wild game. He just opened up the scoring for the Bruins, but still, the Bruins first game back in 16 days. Now let's talk about the Olympics. Recently, the NHL said, "Look, because of COVID, we're not gonna send anybody to China." Which, considering how dangerous the Omicron variant, considering how infectious the Omicron variant has been, and with almost a quarter of the entire state getting. With almost a quarter of the entire state of Massachusetts being infected with it as of tonight, January 6th, and also the Smithsonian Museums in Washington D.C. being closed, not because they're scared of another January 6th event incident, but because of COVID and the Omicron variant. Brad Marchand said, "Hey, it should be on the players to decide." And while I don't entirely disagree with him, I hope by now he has learned that it is far worse than he thought it was. It's like, Brad, I like you. It is a lot worse than what anyone thought. And it was like a bunch. It was like at the beginning of. It was like at the beginning in March of 2020, people saying, "Oh, it's not a big deal. It's just like the flu." No, it's a lot worse than the flu. It is a lot worse than the flu, and it's a lot more infectious. To all my viewer base, please, if you haven't already, please try and make an appointment to get vaccinated. And if you haven't, please try and make an appointment to. And if you have already and haven't gotten the booster, please try and make any sort of appointment you can to get the booster shot, and also try and get tested. I know in Massachusetts it's like you can't get a test freaking anywhere, but to keep not only yourself but everybody around you safe, please, I highly recommend you do it. It's I mean, sure, there might be some side effects, and it might be unpleasant, but it's honestly, but to make, I know that you personally probably don't have many feel like you don't have much of a responsibility to keep others safe, but I mean, you kind of do. You kind of do. It's I mean, shoot. well, reckless driving is kind of a reckless public behavior is kind of a crime of and sure, I'm not entitled to your medical history, and neither are you to mine. But I mean, it's please, it's uh, to make it easier for everybody, uh, to to make it easier for you and everybody around you. Please keep yourself safe. If but go back to to go back to the Bruins, means of uh, again, I don't think that they should have been down to 2 goals to the Sabres, but there's not much that can be really be done about it. And I hope that uh, I hope that this is the last time that they play a game sloppy enough to put themselves in this situation, because this is uh, when you're down 2 goals like that, it is entirely a situation that is on you. No, you dug that hole. Uh, you gotta crawl your way out of it, and who knows if you even deserve to crawl your way out of it. But that is it. Thank you all so much for watching tonight. This week's episode of today's episode of Into Then. Quick like, quick subscribe if you really like. Down below is still the down below is the GoFundMe for Jake Thibault. For Jake Thibault to help the recovery of a kid who was left permanently injured by hockey. And I hope that and this is one of 4 videos that's going to be uploaded tonight. In a short while, you're going to be seeing the video of the Bruins against the video I make of the Bruins against the Red Wings. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in like, I don't know, an hour or so, something like that.